He recently was dethroned from because of his relationships or with his sexual relationships with some women disciples. So now it's all sort of made sense. It's like
you are now seeing the product of his resistance, or the basis of a lot of his resistance, aren't you?
Well, I've seen that wherever there's abuse of women, there's homophobia. The two really go together.
Take no delight in his dethronement, because as you enjoy that, as you take pleasure in someone else's discomfort, it sort of puts you in the same resistant category that they were in. In other words, you all truly only have the capacity to dethrone yourselves. It's what we call closing the valve, you see.
I can play with that, but in truth, I really feel for him because I know what it's like to be in his position.
Yes. Yeah,
to have lost everything based on your sexuality or your sexual.
You
so
may
I
be
really
able to help him. And together, in other words, teacher and student, student and teacher, you come forth in clumps to bring one another to great insights, you see. And what we've noticed is that in most cases, your greatest antagonist is your best non-physical buddy. In other words, you said, let's go forth and irritate each other into knowing. Well, what you really said is, let's go forth and provide opportunity to come to greater clarity. And in a universe of contrast, very often knowing what you don't want comes first. Knowing what you don't want is very often a catalyst to knowing what you do want, you see. Very good.